My name is Dean Holder. I'm a 19-year-old student studying creative writing at London South Bank University. I also live in Elephant and Castle, where the university is based. I'm originally from West London, where I live with my mum, but I moved over to the South East to study. As well as studying creative writing, I've always been interested in filmmaking and photography. I've always enjoyed looking at photos and obviously watching films. And when I walk around, when I go out and stuff, I always see things that I think, oh, if I had a camera, I could take a picture of this, but I never had one. So I bought one with student loan. Pretty bad, but oh, whatever. Just like any other student, really enjoy going out with friends, having a laugh, stuff like that. Just what you'd expect a student to do, especially being 19 and that. I've always enjoyed music and mixing as well. My dad is a DJ, so I enjoy mixing. My name is Dean Holder, and I have a rare blood condition called G6PD. I discovered I had G6PD when I was about 12. My mum and that knew when I was born, but they just chose not to tell me and make me avoid the foods that I can't eat. But as I said, when I was 12, I was at my nan's house, and she innocently forgot that about the whole G6PD thing, because it's been 12 years and it didn't really bother me in the past. So she let me have a massive bottle of lemonade, and it's made from real lemons, I think it's Schweppes, and as G6PD affects my kidneys, it made my kidneys sort of shut down a bit, and I've felt drowsy, throwing up. I couldn't stay awake for longer than 5 minutes, urine infection and stuff, and I ended up going to hospital, and it made my dad feel pretty bad. And then after that, my mum and dad decided to tell me that I have it and tell me all the all the precautions I had to take and what I had to avoid, and yeah.
Did the doctors diagnose it, or did you notice that there was something wrong with him?
No, they did some blood tests, and that came back as the answer.
Yeah.
I had to go to the back of the hospital, way back into the back of the hospital. Nurses that can't take blood, can't find veins. So yeah, it's really shows how rare it was.
It affects my everyday life in the sense where I can't eat certain things. So if I ever go out for a meal with someone, I have to always be careful of what I eat and what I order, because I can't look at the ingredients and I can't exactly ask them, has this got vitamin C in it? And so I just have to be careful. I can't go to certain places, or obviously I can't eat certain foods. Sports as well. I can play sports, but not for as long and as hard as other people can, because it affects my I don't know what to call it, my heartbeat and stuff. And when my pulse goes up, or I'm out of breath or something, it beats faster than the blood goes around my body, and it makes as the more adrenaline I get, or the more adrenaline I get, the lower I feel. As in, I feel weak and stuff. So it's I go up and then all the way back down again.
What changes did you have to make to adapt to Dean's requirements?
Just food, just certain drinks he couldn't have anymore. Got to avoid things like fruit juice, all things that you would have thought would be good for a kid. He can't have it. It just makes him really lethargic, and eventually he just slips into a coma. So it's quite serious. Until we'd let a few things slip, like his grandmother giving him lemonade, loads of it one summer, and he's getting worse and worse, and then we realised how serious it was. He's on his way to dropping into a coma, basically.
Yeah.
It's hereditary, yeah. If I have a daughter, because it depends on the gender, if I have a daughter, it will be passed down to her and she'll carry it, but she won't have it. So I'll have that daughter, then she'll grow up with carrying it, then she will have a son, and then the son will have it. Or if I have a son, he may have it himself. But it's not definite, because sometimes it's skipped. Like in the past of my family, it's skipped some boys, but I was just unlucky enough to get it. But yeah.
How's yours and Dean's relationship been through up until now?
Pretty standard.
Yeah, never really. No, he's a good kid. He's always discuss things. We talk about just about anything really. So it's never been this great. I'm the boss, and you're going to do it my way sort of thing. We just sort of discuss it, figure out what's going to work for us. You know. So can't be too hard on kids these days. Cause, you know, I'm only stopping him making my mistakes. He's going to make his own.
Was he a bit of a performer as a kid?
Yeah. Just sort of, I don't know. It's like when I went through his exam, it's like I was all ready to go up to him afterwards and tell him, yeah, well done for trying and all that. But seriously, it was like, you know, like, have you ever been in the theatre when there's people sat right close? You know, I hadn't really. And throughout, it was kind of uncomfortable. And I don't think it was just because it was my son, but when he came on, the audience relaxed. It's like, you didn't mind watching him perform. No, he's a good kid.